Hi YouTube. I thought I'd come back on and just make a really quick video about how my sleep study was. Let me just start out in saying that I normally can fall asleep pretty quickly, and I don't have to be, the only thing I need to fall asleep is to be laying on my stomach. Like, I don't know why. It's like a weird thing. Like, I just have to be on my stomach to sleep. So when I scheduled my sleep study, one of the things I asked is, can I sleep on my stomach? And the technician who answered the phone said, absolutely, which ended up being true. So the night of my sleep study, my dear hubby decided to drop me off. That way, if I was tired next night, I didn't have to drive home, which was very nice of him. So he dropped me off, and the weird thing, and I don't know if this is like normal, but the sleep study center was in the basement with the morgue, and because it was with the morgue, security had to take you down there. So, you know, Paul and I both went down there, and, you know, the room looked okay. The bed looked okay. It looked like a mix between a hotel room and a hospital room. It wasn't nice enough to be a nice hotel, but you still knew you were in the hospital. And, you know, I got there, changed my clothes. She, like, hooked all these electrodes all on me. And I was okay with, like, the electrodes on my, like, forehead, and, like, they even put some in my afro. And I was okay with that. The only thing that drove me nuts, like, and it made it really hard to sleep, was that they put 2 wired electrodes in your nose, and they kind of put this, like, it looks like a breathing tube, but it, like, goes in your nose. It's the kind that goes around your ears. And that drove me nuts. And then the other thing that really drove me nuts is they have this, like, band that they put around your chest, and it was, like, pushing down on me. And that drove me nuts, too. Like, there were 2 bands, like, one across your chest and one across your stomach. Well, my technician was really nice. She was really sweet. And, you know, when she came in, like, she put all that stuff on me, and then she was like, okay, we're going to do some breathing exercises. And we did the breathing exercises, and, like, I guess for her to check to make sure everything was working. And then I went to sleep. But it took me, like, an hour to get to sleep, which is really unlike me. Usually, like, I'm tired, I'm out. So that was kind of weird. And then I remember I was sleeping on my stomach, and I kept pulling at the, like, little nose thing to try to adjust it for it to be okay for me to go back to sleep. So I kind of woke up. I was, like, sleeping really lightly, which I know I don't snore when I sleep lightly, like, but when I've been told by my husband that, like, if I'm really tired and, like, I guess when I'm, like, really deeply sleeping, then I snore. So I don't know how great this sleep study's gonna come out. But the other thing, too, that she said to me is she woke me up, like, around, I guess it had been about 3 in the morning, and told me to turn over and try to sleep on my back. And I actually fell, like, right asleep. I think I was just so tired from, like, not being able to sleep. And then it seemed like I slept for, like, an hour or 2, and then she woke me up at 6. Took everything off, which I was really happy about. And then, you know, I came home and went to bed because I was tired. There's, like, I usually don't have a problem sleeping in some place that's, you know, not my own bed, but with all that stuff in my nose, ugh. So, you know, we'll see what the results come out. If I have sleep apnea, I'll tell you guys, but I don't think so. I think just because, even if I do have sleep apnea, I don't think they caught it, just because I don't think I got to sleep that deep for them to really, like, you know, do a really good test. And the other thing, too, is that the lady said to me when she was finished, I was like, oh, well, how will I find the results? And she said, well, you'll get the results, and your doctor will get the results, and then if you want to come in for a CPAP machine, she's like, we'll have to do this, you know, you'll come back in and then we'll test this CPAP machine, which might not be as bad, because at least, like my girlfriend has a CPAP machine, and it's, like, on her nose. Like, it's like no electrodes or anything in her nose. So maybe I'll do better with that, but we'll see what the results are. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of comment on that and kind of let you know. Alright,